So now you know exactly what model you're gonna do on Amazon. You decided to go with the wholesale model. So in this video, day 2, I'm gonna show you exactly how to source product to sell on your storefront and rake in the big bucks. So how to source product, there's a few different ways when you're sourcing product as a wholesaler. You're either gonna be buying from distributors or brands. So figure out who you're contacting. Am I calling up a distributor? Am I calling up a brand directly? Because it's a different conversation. Once you realize, distributors, sometimes it's just about opening an account, placing a wholesale order. Brands, sometimes it takes a little bit more value if you're gonna call up a brand. Either way, you should know exactly what products you want to buy, have some sort of an idea ready, because what you don't want to do is waste your supplier's time. So have an idea of what you're going to buy before you ever reach out. So if you're just getting started, you have no idea how to source product, go on Google. It's free. It's literally free. It's the best way of doing so, and anybody can do it. There's a ton of suppliers on Google. So Google Yellow Pages and Google Maps. What you're going to do is Google distributor niche area. For example, sporting goods distributor in San Jose, California, grocery distributor in San Diego. What that's going to do is give you a list of suppliers that you're then going to write down all their email information, write down their phone number, and contact them to open a wholesale account and buy product in bulk. Now, there's other ways that are more strategic in doing so, but just by using Google, you can find people in your area that are selling name brand products. The whole deal here is when we're contacting suppliers, we just want to know they have products that are selling on Amazon. Another step is local connections, whether that be personal connections or even retail stores. One way of selling on Amazon as a wholesaler is actually partnering up with retail stores, buying in product in bulk, either from them or through them, and then selling on the Amazon marketplace. Now, I'm not talking about Nike outlets and Walmart clearance sections here. I'm talking about actually partnering up with mom and pop retail stores who sell product in stores and do nothing online. So that's exactly how I got started with one of my local connections. I'm the e-commerce guy, so I realized they had product that was selling in bulk, selling really well, but they were doing nothing online. I then came in and said, hey, let me help you guys by listing your products online, and that's a win-win for everybody. They're now getting product through their suppliers that they already were buying from, and we've added a new revenue stream to their store. So local retailers is one way. Next is trade shows. So trade shows are a great way to find product. For brands and distributors, there's plenty of brands out there that go to tons of trade shows. This is where you can actually find them, contact them in bulk. Trade shows are a way for you to get face-to-face with the supplier, and that's way better than any sort of email you could ever send. Wholesale is about connections. It's about building that relationship, and this is exactly how you're gonna do so. I'm not necessarily talking about trade shows like ASD or big general merchandise trade shows. I recommend going to niche-specific trade shows. So for me, that would be outdoor sporting goods. That's my niche. So I now want to contact trade shows and brands in that niche. What you can do though is use ChatGPT to do so. If you don't believe me, pull up ChatGPT, search trade shows in my area or grocery trade shows, whatever it may be. They'll give you a list of trade shows. From there, you actually don't need to go in person to these trade shows to take advantage. What you're going to do is go to the trade show website, go to the exhibitor list, and it'll pull a list of brands that are present at that show. You then can contact them in bulk before ever going there, or if you don't go at all, it's just a way for you to get access to a list of brands that obviously are looking to sell product. That's why they're at the trade show. Next, a great way of finding brands and suppliers to sell online is through tools like Smart Scout. Smart Scout is my favorite tool by far. This is how I find a ton of brands to work with. So we will plug in certain filters, criteria. It'll show a list of brands that are selling well on Amazon already. We then will contact them, either try to buy their product or offer them service. And Smart Scout is great. I'll give you a breakdown on this. We'll jump into my screen in just a second. Lastly, social media. I've found a number of products, a number of brands, including some of the products here, just through social media. So by posting online, letting people know that I am an e-commerce seller, I sell online, they then will contact me. And the more shots you put up there, whether that be phone calls or pieces of content posted, the more opportunity for you to get found. So the number one thing you need to take away from this video is put yourself out there, put up a bunch of shots, whether that be emails, phone calls, whatever it may be, because eventually you will find a supplier for your business. And in this business, that's what's amazing. You only need one to change your life, whether that be one distributor, one brand. That will change everything for you. And you won't want to be buying and flipping like every other reseller, because that's a constant hunt. When you're doing arbitrage, yes, there's good profit, yes, there's good money involved, but you can only make sales if you're constantly sourcing new inventory. When you have your supplier, you honestly will continue to reorder for them. You can scale big with one distributor. That's exactly what I did. Now we sell 6 to 7 figures per month online using these exact strategies, and I don't have to keep hunting. I found my guys, now I'm just replenishing stock. That's what it's all about. So this is an in-depth breakdown of exactly how you're gonna find a supplier to buy product from, but don't overcomplicate it. Number one, are you contacting a distributor or are you contacting a brand? Figure that out first. Number two, hop on Google, search distributors in my area, sporting goods brands. You need to find who you're gonna contact. Number three, once you've figured out who you're gonna contact, who that person exactly is, put up shots and don't be afraid, because you are gonna hear no. People are gonna say, sorry, we don't work with Amazon sellers. That's completely normal. And honestly, that's sales. It's all about getting that one yes. So yes, you're gonna hear no. Don't let it discourage you, because that one yes can change your life. So now you know the basic rundown here of exactly how you're gonna find your brand, distributor, and contact them, buy in bulk. But let me show you step by step exactly how to do this. And we're gonna go ahead and live source brands, suppliers for you. Tune in.